He's meant everything. You know, he's kind of the standard of how we do things around here. He's been excellent. He's been awesome. Loves football. Every time he steps on the field, he's passionate. He plays to the whistle. You know, he sets the standard, and we want all the younger guys in that receiver room to watch him and to be like him, because if you're like him, you're going to be successful. He's done a great job this year, not only on the field but also off the field, being the leader, setting the standard, setting the environment, the expectations. You know, even when things were a little rocky and we weren't playing as well, you know, he never jumped ship. He always had a positive attitude, and you know, I'm glad to see that his hard work and perseverance is paying off.
He's on the brink of some pretty impressive milestones. Yeah. I guess for you as a coach, how proud are you to see him potentially?
Yeah, I'm proud to be a small part of it. You know, he's had a couple receiver coaches and different coaches, and they've had parts, and you know, I'm just proud to have a small part and just allow him to be successful and pour into his life and be a resource. And you know, he's been awesome. So it's going to be bittersweet. You know, it's going to be excited when he gets all those records, but you know that it's coming to an end soon, and I wish I had 2, 3, 4 more years with him, because he's been awesome.
You guys got a few guys closing in on 1,000 yards in addition. JD, is that factored into the play calling at all?
No, we're going to play. We're going to call the game to win, but we know those guys have to get touches. We know those guys have to make plays. So, you know, if we're doing what we're supposed to do, then those records will come, because those guys are going to have to make plays, and you know, our offense kind of goes through those 3 guys. So, but we're not going to get out of our normal play calling mode just to set records. But it'll come if we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
How would you describe the test that Michigan State's defense puts on an offense? And how excited are you to see what you're
Very excited. We're playing at a high level. Their defense is playing at a high level. It's probably the best defense we played since Michigan. So a great challenge in front of us to really see where we are as an offense. And the guys have embraced that. They have the #1 run defense in the country. And so that's going to be a challenge. And our offensive line, they're taking that challenge. They're excited, and you know, can't wait to go out there Saturday and see what happens.
It's going to be maybe in the 20s, possible snow. Does that factor in at all, or is it? I think Scott said last week the thing that really only bothers him is wind.
Yeah, wind. You know, we'll go out there and we'll see what the conditions are. You know, if it's windy and you can't throw a certain direction, then that'll factor in the game plan. But right now, we're scheming up Michigan State as if we would scheme up anybody else, and we'll go out there and see what the conditions, and we'll have to adjust as the game goes. But it won't really affect what we do.
JD got dinged up a little bit in that last game. Has he been able to practice this week?
He's been limited. He's been limited, so you know, he's day to day. We'll see what he can do. The good thing about JD is he knows the offense in and out, so he doesn't need a whole lot of practice time to stay sharp. And so we'll make sure that he's healthy, and we'll just see.
You touched on it real quick that they had the #1 run defense in the nation. How important is it for you guys to establish a foundation? What do you want to do running the ball early in the game?
It's very important, because if you drop back 40, 50 times, they've got a great front 4 and they get after you. And so we've got to be smart, but we've got to run the football. You know, that there's times when we're going to spread them out in order to, you know, try to soften them up, but that's a priority. His priorities run the football. We're averaging over 220. They're giving up 75. And so we know the challenge at hand, but in order for us to win this game and be successful offensively, we've got to try to run the football.
With the way Adrian and your receivers have been able to spread defenses out like that, how confident are you in being able to throw the ball a number of times?
Yeah, guys have a lot of confidence. We're playing at a high level, but it really starts up front. It starts with the offensive line, protecting Adrian. It starts with the run game, being able to mix in run and pass. We've been successful in the pass game because we've been able to run the football effectively. So now teams have to put an extra guy in the box. They have to play man on the outside, and it gives our receivers opportunity to make plays. So they go hand in hand. We know if it comes down to a throwing game, we're confident in Adrian and the receivers and offensive line to protect them. But we'll just, as we go, we'll just kind of see what type of game it is and go from there.
Adrian's ability as a runner, how does that help against a defensive snap?
And it helps a lot. You know, he creates a lot with his legs. You know, maybe the play is not there. You know, in terms of the passing game, receivers may not be open, but he'll beat you with his legs. They have to account for him in terms of on defense, and so they got to add an extra guy in the box, which frees another guy up on the outside. So him running is huge. It's a huge part of this offense. You know, even in the run game, there's times where he has to read a defensive end or a linebacker, and depending on their read, he has to win with his legs. So he's got to continue to do that. I think right now he's as healthy as he's been, and it shows on Saturday, and that's going to be a huge part of moving the ball against this defense.
How have you seen wide receiver recruits respond to watching this offense, and also Adrian?
Yeah, they've been excited. They've been excited. Not only receiving targets, but also running back targets and tight end targets. I mean, they see where this offense is heading, the versatility of it, the explosiveness of it, and so they're excited. And we just got to keep recruiting and keep putting the product on the field, and people to come and just keep getting better. It's day by day. So our guys here know that it's all about the next day, and we can't rest on what we've done in the past, because that's not going to get you anywhere. And that's kind of been our MO and our standard even when we were losing. We came to work every day, forgot about what happened in the past, and every day was a new day. And we've done that so far this week. Monday was a good practice, Tuesday was good, today was good, and so I look forward to having a good outcome and on Saturday. Good. All right.